Hey y'all, it's me again, Valerie, and welcome back to my yarn room. Yay! Okay, I got a doozy for today. Before we get started, I would like to invite anybody who has not already to hit that word subscribe. When you do, give the videos a thumbs up, share them if you can, and leave me a comment. All right, another thing I want to do before we get started is I want to apologize for not having a video up yesterday. Life happened. My husband was off work for the eclipse, and we slept through it. We took a nap during the eclipse, didn't see nothing. My granddaughter was here because me and my daughter decided we didn't want her on the bus during the eclipse, just in case. So she stayed home. But yeah, me and my husband, we didn't even see nothing. But in my area, you couldn't really see anything anyway. Because, first off, it was very cloudy all day. The sun, you could never really even see the sun because of the cloudiness. According to my granddaughter, it didn't even get dark in my area. Leave me a comment. Let me know if it at least got dark in your area. I missed it. But boy, let me tell you, I needed that nap. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Today is a yarn review. Let me get the yarn. Very pretty yarn. Oh yeah, beautiful yarn. This is a Red Heart Super Saver. And yes, I bought it. Look at them colors. Absolutely gorgeous. But this isn't just a red heart. Here it is. You have to take the band off, and I don't like that. This is the Red Heart Granny Square. I've been hearing everybody talk about this yarn and doing reviews on this yarn and talking about how impossible it is to make the granny square from this yarn. Let me tell you a little bit about this yarn before I show you what I did. Okay, it says Yarnspirations. We know how I feel about them. All right, so then it says right here, Red Heart, Granny, all in one square. Okay, right below that, I think this is catchy. Very clever wording. It says, no color switching, keep on stitching. Very, very clever. All right, but And that's the colorway that I got. And let me tell you, the name of that colorway is Soft White Dash Amethyst. But I absolutely love blues, purples, and whites together. I think they're gorgeous. So, and you get the pattern to do the granny square tank top. Well, at least with this one, I got that pattern. And it's in crochet. And it calls for a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook for that pattern. Not. All right. Now, let me get up here. It's a number 4 worsted weight yarn. And it calls for a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook. And it says that it makes a 6" by 6" square. I haven't measured mine. And it says that one skein makes 14 squares. Okay. I think that's all I need to talk about on the label, other than the inside of the label, which in very, very fine print tells you how they do the granny square. Yeah. I did not do my granny square the way that they said to do it because I don't like that at all. And y'all know me, I'm not one to follow instructions. Never have been. I say all the time, make it your own. Now, the way they say to do it is at the beginning of each row to chain 6. And that 3 of them is a double crochet. And the other 3 is a corner. Okay. But here's the problem with that I had. When you do that, what you do is you slip stitch into the previous chain 3 corner. Okay. And then you're supposed to chain 6. Which, like I said, 3 acts as a double crochet, and the other 3 act as the next corner. Makes sense. Here's the problem. When you come back around, and you got your chain 3 right here, and your chain 3 right here, okay, and you come back around, well, right here, in that little slip stitch area, you're putting 2 double crochets. And then slip stitching into the top of that chain 3. I don't like that. If you do, by all means, do it. I'm not the yarn police. I'm not the crochet police. I'm just telling you how I do it. That's it. So, I didn't do it that way. Let me get on to show you my square. Put that iron sew to my end. Because, see, you still got to sew in ends. Yeah. All right, well, that's my square. I got it to work. But honestly, I have to say, with the frustration of getting this square to work, I would rather sew in ends. Yeah. It's pretty. No doubt about that. It is pretty. And this is proof. It is possible. So kudos to Red Heart for that. It is possible. But here's the issue. With this one square, I used 4 different crochet hooks just to make this one square. Yeah. So, my point is this. If you're like me and have this driven obsession that nothing is going to stop you, this yarn's perfect for you. If you are someone who gets frustrated really easy and does not have that obsession driven that nothing's going to stop you, do not buy this yarn and expect it to work. Let me get my notions pouch and tell you what hooks I used in one square to get it to work. Okay. I used a J10 6mm. Let's see. I used a 5.5mm. I used a 5mm. And I used a 4.5mm. And I needed all 4 of them to make that one square work. Now, with that, I was constantly changing my tension. At one point, being Red Heart, I was tightening down on that yarn so tight with my hand to tighten my tension up so much, it actually rubbed my finger. Yeah, I have a place right here on my finger where that it rubbed so hard that it hurt me. Each one of these rows, I had to pull it out all the way and adjust my tension and change my hook size every single row, multiple times. So, with that being said, I did it. My honest opinion, and this has nothing to do with it being Red Heart, I bought it knowing that other podcasters don't like it, won't try it again. And they bought multiple skeins. I bought one. Because I wasn't about to spend a ton of money on yarn that I'm not even going to use. So, my honest opinion, will I buy this yarn again? No, I will not. It's a great concept. Does it pan out? No. To me, my opinion, no, it does not. Does it make a beautiful square? Yeah. my opinion with the frustration and aggravation that I went through to make that one square. And according to the label, I've got 13 more to do. My opinion is it ain't worth it. I, the person who despises to sew in ends, it would be less aggravating to sew in my ends to me. And you can see that some of them stitches are so tight. I mean, look at that. That one right there compared to that one right there. Yeah. So, I will probably use the rest of this just as a variegated yarn. And maybe pin this up on my wall as don't do that no more. You know, like I said about when I ordered yarn from Temu, and I told y'all that I wasn't going to send it back. I was going to keep it, and I was going to look at it and think, no, don't do that no more. As a reminder. So that's probably what I'll do with that one square. And because I had to cut the yarn and all that, and this skein I'll probably just use as a variegated yarn. Yeah. Oh, and here's another thing too. Hold on just one second. Let me get just a regular skein of Red Heart Super Saver. All right, I'm back. I got another skein of Red Heart. Okay. Now, one thing I didn't like. Okay, this is a 7-ounce skein of Red Heart. Okay? 7 ounce. And it has 364 yards. Okay, this granny yarn, the all-in-one granny square yarn, yeah, that's what I'm going to call it. It is an 8.8 ounce skein. 7 ounce, 8.8. But it's only got 417 yards of yarn. To my calculations, for an ounce and, well, yeah, 1.8 ounces more, less than 100 yards, by quite a bit. Yeah, that don't make sense. So, you do what you want to do about this yarn. Me? Nope, not going to happen. At least not going to happen again. But I did what I set out to do. Everybody was saying it's impossible to do a granny square with this. I did it. Now, did my colors line up perfect? No, they did not. Because this dark purple in the middle here is a little bit going up in that one. Okay? And this light purple right here, I got a little bit of it right there. And then this turquoise right here, I got it going up in that one. And this purple right here, I got it going up in that one. So it still did not line up perfect. Your choice. Your decision, your money, your mental status if you tried. Because I won't be doing it again. Oh, but I do need to say, it's not as stiff as other Red Heart. Do want to say that. And they've got some gorgeous colors. Gorgeous colors. Oh, also, I heard that these skeins of the all-in-one granny square Red Heart yarn are $11.99 on websites and, say, at Joann's and Michael's. Okay. But if you want to try it, I gave $7.48 for this skein because they got it at Walmart. Just saying, if you want to try it, there's your cheaper option. Get one, try it. What's the worst that could happen? If you don't like it, you're not out of $12 for one skein. You're only out of $7.50. So, all right, y'all. That's going to be all for today. And I guess I'll meet you back here in the next one for another grand adventure right here in Val's Yarn Room. And I know, me and my granddaughter were in here cleaning, and I had to move my sign, and some of my letters just went and like crossing each other. And all right. I truly do love each and every single one of y'all to pieces. And do something nice for somebody, even if it's just a smile. All right, y'all. Get your crochet on. I'm gonna. Bye, y'all.